Here's the day. We're playing Bangkok Rules. It's Escape from LA. Right, that was the end. That was the half of what I could remember.
I remember that. It was the Bangkok Rules thing that you said.
Oh, come on. That's not the part I need help remembering. I had a whole other thing to go right at the beginning with that. Man, it was going to be so cool, so I'll just do this again. We're playing Bangkok Rules. It's Escape from LA. This movie came out on my 18th birthday. I saw it in the theater that day. So excited. I mean, it worked for me then, and we'll get into it. We'll talk about it. But first, let's do where I'm here with the usuals. Randy, what's up?
Hey.
And Bjorn, how are you?
What's up, man?
Right, looking pretty Hawaiian today.
Yeah, trying.
As far as I know.
I don't know.
According to Randall.
You know what? These have matching shorts.
I said Italian.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Oh, you did say.
They have matching shorts, but I didn't wear them because I feel like I look terrible. Everyone looks terrible sitting in chairs on a podcast, not in pants. So I have a pants rule.
Okay.
But after
I wouldn't say
everyone
everyone,
straight
but
into them.
Yes. In a general sense, it's enough of a yes that I would agree. Not everybody looks terrible. You know, women
Sitting down in a chair.
look better
I suppose.
in shorts than boys anyway.
You're trying to convince the wrong two dudes of that fact.
I guess I don't
but-
like the way I look
Wait,
on camera
Are we gonna?
in shorts.
We already
a
started the
chair.
actual pod, but this part leans into what we would drop on a hot mic,
Oh, yeah.
right? So we'll just do it here. This is a sampling of what you get on hot mic, which is available on our Patreon. I've never thought about this till this moment because the thing I was thinking of was guys in shorts sitting on couches. You move around too much, the balls pop out. Are balls attractive,
They can be.
or are they just? It's like a utilitarian.
They can be.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right,
Depends on the balls.
yeah. It just never occurred to me. I just assumed everybody was like, "Oh, these parts work."
It's pure
It is,
functional.
right?
Yeah. No, I mean, there's not a lot that's viewed as purely utilitarian.
Okay, so I'm thinking about my own balls.
Yeah.
I just never.
I don't think mine
There-
are anything to
Honestly,
write home
there
about.
is. I've never heard someone just be like, but the balls on that, like
No,
from
I'm
like
not-
a not from
it's,
like a
it's never a
did something
first
crazy.
thing. It's never the first thing. But like if I see them in conjunction with the rest of the things and they're nice, be like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's like it bodes well for what that bedroom's gonna look like if the
Right.
balls are taken care of.
Right, because like you never
Alright.
hear, or for straight people, it's like you an ass man or a tits man. And for gay people, they'll pick a number of things. None of them are balls.
No, it's like I'm a
No
sack
one-
guy.
No one is a balls or sat guy. Nobody.
All right, yeah.
I like
and
a
if you listen to
droopy
the
sack.
show and
Woo.
you are, stop listening now and unsubscribe.
No, subscribe to our Patreon. Find
Yeah.
out more about Randy's takes. Hot mic. You guys have a chance to watch anything since we did this last?
Yes.
What'd you see?
The Running Man.
You watched The Running Man, the
I did watch-
original.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Which I've seen several times. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's
But
good.
John hasn't seen it, so we watched it.
Very excited for the remake.
Yes, same. It looks awesome.
I like any movie that sneaks in Mick Fleetwood, I guess.
Is he in that too? Oh, that's right. Yeah, in the original. Right.
Right? The original.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be in the remake.
No, I doubt so too.
But he's definitely in the original. Very fun,
Mm-hmm.
wild ass movie.
It's got all everybody. The writers of that movie were like, okay, Arnold's good with one-liners. Every other thing out of his mouth is going to be a one-liner.
Perfect.
Go.
Right? Once you find your strength, you should just do that.
Yeah.
And he did. And then he did.
And then he did.
So that's great. We recommend Running Man. What about you, Bjorn?
I watched this series on just a documentary series on HBO Max called, I think it was called The Anarchists.
You watched an entire series yesterday?
Wow.
I finished it yesterday.
Okay.
I've been eating away at. Okay, that's the reason we got a new TV is because I was trying to finish it. I was playing that show, and I kept having to. And that's how I ruined our TV. That was
Just
like
kept
how
freezing up or whatever.
Yeah, and then I finally finished it. It was about the those people down in Acapulco that like would have that conference of anarchists.
Oh.
but
Okay.
they're just like weird hippie. No, I don't know, weird. They're just like hippie, anti-government people, and then they started having problems. It's kind of fascinating where they were put in a weird place where they're like, well, we're anti-cop and government, but one of these dudes is going crazy and like threatening people and like really making them question like how true they are to the movement, because it's like, yeah, it's all fun to be like, yeah, we're free, let's burn these books, but then when like someone in your group is like being aggressive and then like somebody gets murdered and it's like a couple people get murdered and they're all down in Mexico, so there's like weird drug stuff, and it is very well done documentary. Lots of turns. I kind of cried at the end. Like, it's nuts. I love a good documentary about something I knew zero about.
It was like the fucking Mari Krishna or Hari Krishna.
Yeah, like stuff like that. I love that kind of stuff. You mean the Rajneeshis?
The Rajneesh, yes. Sorry. What the fuck was that documentary?
Something country, wild country.
Oh, is that one?
I think that's what it's called.
Wild Country.
Over in the Dalles.
Yeah.
Or outside the Dalles.
Oh, that's near here.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours away.
All right.
It's also my theory of why Portland is the way it is because of them. Because before them, it was like kind of white supremacist racist here.
Yeah, very racist.
And then now it's like this, we keep Portland weird, and there's just like a lot of like expression and art, and it's just a guess. It's just a theory that I based on watching that documentary and then looking outside and being like, how did this become?
Well, I mean, also a lot of cities that are economically repressed, like Portland was, will have a lot of artists move in and take advantage of the cheap spaces because they can't afford anything else. And then
they get pushed out.
Which is what's currently happening. But that's all part of that cycle. So I imagine that they probably had some influence over it, but I think hard economic times had a pretty big impact as well.
Anyway, this documentary.
I mean, hard economic times are generally the legislative version of the first thing they put that into place to ruin those people.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Detroit's going through it with like artists are moving into Detroit and really
they've been going
like
through
Detroit's
it for a
fucking
while.
dope. Like Detroit's super cool. That like it's really on the come up because it dropped low enough that actual artists could afford to live there.
Well, actual artists were like, "Oh, I can get a house for $1,000." Yeah.
I drove through some of those neighborhoods at one point. Like, God, now it's like 10 years ago. It was so wild. There was all these like mansions. All of them are for sale, but like all of them, I was like, should we just buy one of these? Because they were so cheap. And it was like, my friend was like, no, don't buy any of these. All of the copper and like wiring has been stripped from them.
Yes.
So they're all like just a shell of a house.
And some of those neighborhoods, the city just stopped routing power there.
Yeah.
So.
Is that where that Barbarian movie takes place?
I feel like yes, but they don't think they ever mention the city.
Okay.
But it's definitely a Detroit.
The one about the Airbnb and there's like something underneath.
Yeah. It's a sick movie.
I've never seen it.
It's
probably won't.
Yeah, no, you probably won't, but it's awesome.
It's very scary.
I didn't see anything since we last talked. So
sure. I believe you.
We can move on, right? It wasn't that long ago.
I went to a Timbers game and got to hold the flag for the opening national anthem, which was really cool to be in the middle of the stadium with all these people. And then fireworks went off. I screamed. I made everyone holding the flag laugh because I thought the fireworks were over, and they were not. And we were like 3 feet from them.
Fantastic.
It's a lot of fun.
That's excellent. We'll post. There's a fun video, so we'll post that on the Instagram page of Bjorn and Paul as part of the group holding the flag.
He was like, we're going to do something. I was like, what are we doing? And we didn't even know until we were like on the field practicing it. I was like, is this all we're doing? Like, it was cool though.
That's dope.
Got to take pictures on the field.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yes. That's rad. I watched a bunch of Looney Tunes cartoons. That's it.
Fuck yeah. You got to watch the new movie.
What's the new movie?
It's called The Day the Earth Blew Up.
I've seen that 3 times, maybe 4, and I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's so funny. And that's what got the guys into it. The
awesome.
boys, like I showed them that, and then they were hooked. And then I also like in my library is some like I have 3 of those movies from the late 70s, early 80s that are just greatest hits comps, like a compilation, but with new animation to wrap around it or whatever.
Okay.
Wasn't there like a live action one with
Yeah,
like
the early 2000s.
Dharma from Dharma and Greg?
I
and
think it had
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser, yeah.
I didn't get that one.
Looney Tunes back in action.
Yeah.
Right, but I got the 3 from the late 80s or late 70s, early 80s. I got Daffy Duck Quackbusters and Daffy Duck Fantastic Island.
Since we're never gonna do, we might actually. We're probably not gonna do Space Jam, right?
No, probably not. But
Did you? Because we're around the same age.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember the toys from McDonald's for the Space Jam movie?
Very vaguely.
They weren't even toys. You could just buy these stuffed animals. They were so popular at school for me, and they were like limited edition, and like you could only get, and there was like one of each character. And I remember I went to get one, and they only had Babs, and I was super bummed.
I don't remember that.
I bought Babs reluctantly, but
When did that come out?
96.
96.
Yeah.
So the same year as Escape from LA.
Yeah.
Hey,
But yeah, I don't know. It's weird that it has such a tail on it because like maybe I was just too old already at the time for it to really matter.
Yeah.
But it definitely didn't seem like people loved it this much until they made a new one. And people were like, "Why are you ruining Space Jam? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
ruined.
Ruin Space
They
Jam?
ruined it the first time.
The best part of Space Jam was all those commercials. Not for Space Jam, but like when they would, when the guys from Space Jam and like Bugs Bunny and whatever would make commercials for McDonald's or whatever it was.
Right.
Like those were fun. The movie was okay.
The movie was okay.
It had funny parts. I mean, Bill Murray's
entirely on
funny.
Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it introduced me to Bill Murray for sure. I remember renting like Groundhog's Day after that,
Oh,
I feel like I did know Bill Murray at the time
And
from
then
Ghostbusters.
Caddyshack and Ghostbusters and all that.
Yeah,
but
there
I
was-
feel
I
like
mean-
that was the
I've probably seen 15 Bill Murray movies already.
Yeah.
By the time I finally saw Space Jam, but no, I don't know if we'll do Space Jam. I mean, it's a Patreon. If a Patreon, subscribe to Patreon. If that's the one you want to do, there's a way to get it done.
Jeff will talk a lot about basketball. We'll
Yeah.
be very confused, and we'll pretend like we know what he's talking about.
Right? You guys could talk about what it was like to be 8 years old when that movie came out, and I could tell you who all the basketball players are,
Sure.
and how much how fun it is to see Charles Barkley and Larry Bird and Michael Jordan and whatever.
Muggsy Bogues.
Muggsy Bogues, right? The Monstars, it's brilliant, right? I mean, I do like basketball, so we could watch it through that. I'll watch it through that lens.
Sure.
We could do a basketball month.
We could
Do like White Man Can't Jump, Space Jam.
Isn't White Man Can't Jump a good movie?
yeah, we're bordering on. This is 100% off-air talk, right? Because
My
right
bad.
now we're doing Bangkok Rules. Right? Let's just get into this
Yeah.
movie. Escape from LA, 1996. Written by John Carpenter, Deborah Hill, and Kurt Russell. It's Kurt Russell's only writing credit.
Mhm.
Apparently, according to the research, he went to them and pitched it, and also wrote the ending.
Mhm.
John Carpenter directed it, also scored it. The opening music, oh my god, it's the same. It's the Escape from New York theme, but
Mhm.
like beefed up,
Mhm.
and it's awesome. I fucking love that song so much that I have the Escape from LA soundtrack on vinyl. This movie, IMDb gave it 5.7. I disagree, but not enough to argue because most of the complaints are CGI related, and the fact that I can forgive it, I don't know how to talk you into that or
Mhm.
whatever.
Yeah.
Because there's 5 or 6 of the worst CGI things I've ever seen in a movie that was in a theater, not
Mhm.
Sharknado or
Right.
like this was supposed to be top shelf stuff.
Yeah.
Like they were making a real movie. It wasn't supposed to be bad. It wasn't made for TV or whatever, but it has like 1996 computer game graphic vibes.
And yeah, John Carpenter did not work with enough of that to understand how to utilize it properly.
Right. This is a movie where if I had an extra $500,000, you just put $500,000 and let somebody else clean up the CGI, this movie is a lot better.
Yeah.
Because the story itself is
You could
the
have done a
same as
lot of
any
it
of-
with miniatures.
that was the thing that he should have because that's what he did
Just-
with New York was a
just
lot of miniatures.
Do miniatures. It would hold up. That was my thought.
Well, the worst scene in the movie couldn't have been done with miniatures.
Well, I
Which
can't
one's
wait to
that?
find out what that is. Rotten Tomatoes, critics 54, audience 39. Interesting. I generally don't like movies that are split like that, where the critics like it more than the audience. But this one, the audience is wrong. Roger Ebert gave it 3.5 stars. I agree. Good for you, Raj. You didn't let the bad CGI
Taint it.
taint it because it delivered on its promise. That's how I like to grade a movie is, did you do what you said you were gonna do? And they fucking did. This movie has not a lot of stars in it, but a lot of people we know.
Yeah.
So this has a longer list of people in this movie than usual. Stars Kurt Russell, of course. AJ Langer plays the president's daughter, Utopia. Steve Buscemi. George's Coraface. I don't know if I'm saying that right, because how could I know? But he's the guy that played Cuervo Jones. Stacy Keach is in this movie. Stacy Keach was in a Cheech and Chong movie.
Love
and
Stacy Keach.
he's in a bunch of stuff. If you look him up, he's a gruff old man. Fine. He played Titus's dad on the show Titus.
That's where I know him from.
Michelle Forbes plays Stacy Keach's partner or whatever. Brazen, that lady. Pam Greer's in this movie, playing one
Carjack
character
Malone?
with two names, Carjack Malone. But it's a trans character now. Now her name is Hershey. Her, she. It's her pronouns are her name,
Holy shit.
right?
Never put that together.
Right. Somebody didn't put the captions on.
In the 45 minutes since I finished this movie, I didn't put it together.
I mean, that's definitely a thing I needed the captions for.
Yeah.
And Carjack Malone, that's also a cool name. The opposite of Blood Work, where they're going over the top with, these are moving at Cuervo Jones, but almost like cool and bad at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's fun. Jeff Amata and Al Long is in it. Those are two. They tend to show up in movies where people are getting fought by Asians. So they're in those gangs. Cliff Robertson plays the president. Randall would know him for sure, and most of the listeners would probably know him as the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man's Uncle Ben. Valeria Golino is in it from Hot Shots Part 2. That lady,
Part 2.
right? She's not the one who ended up on Burn Notice. As the other young French lady from that time. Peter Fonda's in this movie.
Who did Peter Fonda play?
The
I'm
surfer.
not super
Surfer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with his face.
Right? Peter Jason is in this movie. I say his name because it's one of the more odd collection of first names of Peter Jason.
Peter
But he's
Jason.
in Deadwood and a bunch of stuff. Like, you look this guy up and you're going to be like, oh, this guy was in 50 things I've seen. Paul Bartel is in it. Briefly, I think I don't even remember where, but he plays a congressman, so he's just background somewhere. But
Okay.
Paul Bartel was the guy in Usual Suspects who rides in the cab and then they stop the cab and set it on fire and steal his jewels. That's where I know him from. And then he wrote and he made the movie Eating Raoul. So I won't see that. I heard about it. Looking up stuff for this movie is the first time I ever looked up what that movie's about, and I was like, oh, this guy. No wonder you had to pay for it yourself, you fucking psycho. Bruce Campbell's in this movie, so hell yeah. Breckin Meyer, Robert Carradine.
Who's Breckin Meyer in this?
He's a surfer. He's just one of the surfing guys, but he's not in a lot. He's just kind of briefly.
Okay.
I don't even know if he has a line, but he's like involved with Peter
Creeps up.
Fonda
Is that
at
who I
some
think it
point.
is? I'm pretty sure I know who Breckin Meyer is.
Breckin Meyer is
Is he in Rat
Travis.
Race?
Yeah, he's in Rat
Okay.
Race, but
Yeah,
he's
I do know who
also
he is.
he plays Trav in Clueless, and he's Joseph Gribble after he hits puberty. Like he does the
I didn't know he's
the
teenage
second
Joseph
voice of
Gribble. Oh shit.
right. Road Trip. Like Breckenmeyer.
Yeah. I love Breckenmeyer. He's great.
I do too. Robert Carradine, Revenge of the Nerds guy's in it for a scene. Leland Orser's in it for a scene. I never even looked him up, but when he came on, I was like, this guy certainly seems like he was on Sex and the City.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how I'm just going to think of him. A definite Sex and the City possibility. Isaac Hayes has a brief cameo in this, which is just an odd tie-in because he was in the first one too.
Okay.
Wyatt Russell, it's his first credit, but he's just in a hallway in the deportation center. And uncredited, the voiceover, same voiceover from the first one. John Carpenter, Hall of Famer, Jamie Lee Curtis is in this movie.
Oh, okay.
So, looking it up, doing all the research, the only thing that's really interesting about this movie is that you find out what Snake Plissken's name is. It's said one time, and it's when Peter Jason is reading his file, and his name is S.D. Bob Plisken. And they never say what SD stands for. Those are just his first two initials.
Sucking dick, Bob Plisken.
Right? South Dakota Bob. That's
That's
kind of got a
probably
Western.
more likely.
No, they wouldn't. That would be the nickname. Like, if they would use nicknames, then it would just be Snake. They would just call him Snake. So somehow, his first name is just SD. Standard def.
Yeah, standard definition.
Right? It was 96. They hadn't.
Plisken.
If this movie came out now, it'd be HD Bob Plisken. And,
UHD Bob Plisken.
yeah. Right. LED Bob.
OLED.
This movie does. I like this movie, but it does the thing that I don't like when movies do this is continue to reference something that I would rather see.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I would rather see Escape from Cleveland.
I want to see what happened in Cleveland.
Which
Yeah.
Make it now with Wyatt.
I said this to John. The two of them, John Carpenter and Kurt Russell, are both still, I feel like, in shape to do a third one.
Yeah. Yeah. They could.
I think they very well could.
You could just use ChatGPT for the CGI.
Well, we're not going to do that.
I think Kurt Russell should play somebody else and Wyatt should play Snake and it should be Cleveland.
I think
Yeah.
it should be centered around someone else, and then Snake should be like the
Like,
John
just
Wick
show
of
up?
Ballerina
Oh.
and show up
Yeah.
and help
Yes. Okay.
in
That's
some
good.
capacity.
Right. So this movie debuted at number 3. I'm going to read the top 10 from this week. August 9th, 1996. Number 1. Whoa. Number 1 is Jack. The movie where Robert
Robin
Williams
Williams
is a
movie?
10-year-old adult.
Yeah.
Number 2, A Time to Kill. Number 3, Escape from LA. Then Independence Day, Matilda, Phenomenon, Chain Reaction, Courage Under Fire, The Nutty Professor, and Kingpin.
So
So
Independence Day must have been like the month prior.
it had been out for 6 weeks, and it had at this point accumulated $257 million at the box office. So
Holy shit.
in 1990s money, that's $1 billion now.
That's a lot of money. And that makes sense. Yeah, being a mid-June release for a movie called Independence Day makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, hell yeah. So I had a lot of choices that week, and I made mine, Escape from LA. Was there something else I wanted to put? Man, I can't remember, but let's talk about this cast briefly. There are 2 Seinfelds in here.
Mm-hmm.
A.J. Langer, who played Utopia, played one of Jerry Seinfeld's girlfriends on the show. And she was the one that had a mentor. And then her mentor started dating Banya. And I had to just look this up. Like, I watched the episode after I read that. I found that in her thing. And then I watched the episode, but still like, I don't know which one she is. And then I had to like look it up again and be like, I guess she's that one. But the other one I recognized and was like, where do I recognize her from? And then put it together. Michelle Forbes, Stacy Keach's partner, like when it's those two. She's the lady that takes the big salad thank you from George when they go buy the big salad for Elaine, and she gives it to her, and Elaine said, she's like, but you took the thing. I paid for the thing, and she's the lady that took George's thank you. So they both had pretty solid 95s, 96s.
Yeah.
Pam Grier is, of course, a legend. And there are 2 people on this list that I have met. Do you want to guess? I mean, I've told you one a bunch of times.
I don't know.
I couldn't tell you now.
Bruce Campbell and Breckenmeyer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Bruce
Bruce Campbell.
Right, I did that.
Yeah.
We interrupted me, and that one was all Doug. I mean, they were trying to do something. I was just around.
Yeah.
But we went to this horror movie festival in Chicago, which, as you know, I was just in my element. I was having a ball,
Getting all the references.
being terrified, knowing everything.
Yeah.
That was where I saw Don't Breathe.
Yeah.
Like they premiered Don't Breathe, and I was so goddamn scared. And then I looked to my left, and Stephen Lang is sitting next to me. And like for a moment, I was more scared, and then I was a little less scared because I was like, he's just a regular guy.
He's right there.
Just like real, he's right here.
He lives.
There's people talking to him. Nobody else is scared of him.
He's breathing just fine.
Right, and then Breckenmeyer I met in LA I did the Comedy Store with Tom, and some celebrities were there and came backstage, and celebrity hierarchy is so funny because that meant that Brecken came to me, and the movie, like Momoa was there, but he went to Tom, and it just like shook out like that. Like, and then another guy that was there was on a show with Kirk Fox, so they were talking. So the Brecken just kind of walks in, looks around, and then comes up to me because I was the other loose guy. And then he saw my Bobby tattoo, and he goes, "Hey, I was on that show," and I was like, "No shit."
That's
Are you serious? I played dumb a little bit. He's like, "I played Joseph." I was like, "You don't even look, like John Breckhorn at all. Like, what are you?" But no, he was great. And then we just talked about like Tom Petty and stuff because Tom Petty was also on the show.
No shit.
And
Oh,
he,
right.
Would do the table reads.
Rad.
Like he would go to the studio and he didn't pull the celebrity thing. The only time they had to send the rig out for him to record his lines was if he was making an album. Because I also got to meet Mike Judge once, but again, that was because he wanted to meet Stanhope, and I was with Stanhope. And then he saw my Tom Petty tattoo and was like, "Hey, Tom Petty was on my show." And I was like, "Oh yeah, what was that like?" And then just talked to him for 2 hours. So yeah, that was great. Tom Petty is always a real icebreaker, if they know him. So where are we at? You want to do the recap? I mean, it's basically just another one of those premise recaps, and then our favorite parts.
Yeah. There's a device that gets stolen. I'm telling it in a weird order.
Right? Do you have it sorted out? Because I could do this.
Go
and then
for it.
All right. It's Escape from New York, but the daughter goes to L.A. Cuervo Jones runs the Mescalito. Like the gang name is just pulled out of a hat. Mexican word, gang thing, whatever.
Drug reference.
Right. But Cuervo's got this whole Che Guevara thing going on with the beret and we're going to lead the people elsewhere. There's a big earthquake. LA got separated from the mainland, got turned into a jail, basically, and deportation center where they would send the undesirables, anybody that broke the moral law. There's a new president. He was sworn in for life.
For life.
Mm-hmm.
He changed it so he could be...
Right? This movie is, I will say...
Feels familiar.
It's fucking terrifying this time. In 96, it was, whoa.
Whimsical.
And watching it on Monday, it was, what the fuck?
Right. Yeah.
All we're missing is those helmets.
Yeah.
They gotta bring their own masks from home now. In Escape from LA, the masks are issued as part of their uniform.
Right.
And basically everything else feels similar. They moved the capital to Lynchburg, Virginia.
Yep.
Which I was...
Instead of Mar-a-Lago.
Right. Florida is probably already chopped off the mainland. Who knows? But it's really, she disappears. There's a box. This is the MacGuffin, is the black box. This is why he has to go in. We think he's going in to save the daughter, but no, he just is sent in to save this piece of technology that is attached to all the satellites and can send EMPs, electromagnetic pulse, and shut down all the electronics. And they have a remote that can aim it, so they can do it specifically, but there's also a dead man's code that shuts everything down.
Mm-hmm.
That code is 666, so right, a little on the nose, but also whatever, it's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect.
You could also hit that by accident. It's kind of
Yes,
a
that
little
is
reckless as well. In a pocket.
Yeah.
There should be two-factor, whatever.
Authentication on
Think
the
about
on the God
two-factor
code.
verification.
It doesn't
yeah.
even close. The buttons are loose.
Yeah.
It should
There's
be
no
a flip.
cover.
It should be a flip thing.
You don't
at
wanna-
least.
You don't want to pocket
does
knockout
slide.
does
Spain.
slide.
Does nothing.
Right? It's like the old sidekicks or whatever, but
Yeah.
the front of it's still the phone part. You can still
Right.
do the thing. So he's got to get this or bring it back to the president, and he'll be given a full pardon for every moral law he has broken in America, which was also what was offered for New York.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't happen. He got arrested in New Vegas, Thailand, U.S. territory. That's fun,
Is it in Vegas or is it in Thailand?
Right.
right?
That was
I
my
think,
question.
I think they got Thailand and changed the name to Vegas.
And a fun little factor: they dose him with a virus
Yeah,
that
Plutarch's
gives
in
him
7.
9 hours to live.
Right? That's it. Oh, that was the thing. God damn, now I figured it. All right, let's start it over again. You know that headache that just kicked in? It's only going to get worse. And we're playing by Bangkok rules. It's Escape from LA. Right? You just
There
put
it
that at the
is.
beginning. Take out all the stuff where I didn't know.
Chop that in.
Right? And then it goes. Once he gets into the submarine that they're sending to LA, like, then they're using, it's all the same effects from the first one, the green and whatever. Like,
yeah.
all that tech looks the same as Escape from New York. Then there's some dumb shit with the thing jumps, I guess. The submarine jumps out of the water
Yep.
and lands on half a bridge,
And then falls
Briefly.
back in.
falls back in. He takes a Cahuenga Pass to the Hollywood Bowl, but ends up on Mulholland right away. And
I
then,
looked to see if there was a map of where all the places he went. Like, is there like a map?
Well,
of
I
it?
can tell you, I'm pretty sure Capitol Records is nowhere near the Hollywood Bowl, nor is it anywhere near to Mulholland Drive. And that is after he gets off Mulholland Drive, you see him walking right past Capitol Records.
well, Capitol Records is Hollywood and Vine. So it's not too far from Highland or whatever, which goes past the Hollywood Bowl. But you wouldn't see him. Like,
And the Queen Mary shows up in this one too.
Which
Does it
is
really?
Way far south.
Remember, I got so excited. I was like, "Oh, it's like from the other movie that we just watched."
It's so like there's
It's,
are you sure it's not from Blood? Like,
No, it's
'cause
in
it was-
both.
but the Bloodwork one was the one he got excited because it was in the thing. It was in Triple X. So have we just done 3 Queen Marys in a row? I don't remember the Queen Mary.
Was it in Triple X?
I don't even know where you would see the Queen Mary in this movie. There's a mountain in the middle of LA at the end too. So
Yeah, right.
there's really
I
nowhere.
watched these movies too close together.
It all got fucked up with that earthquake, the big ass
Yeah.
earthquake.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then
yeah.
it floated up.
sure did. It sure did.
Right. I'm checking one thing out.
Up the
Up the LA,
LA
River.
River.
Yep.
Oh, that's not so bad. I do know that at one point he's at the Hollywood Bowl area, and then about halfway through the movie, he ends up at the Beverly Hills Hotel,
Yeah.
and that's a 7-mile walk.
Yeah. And this whole thing, I'm pretty sure takes place in one night because you never see the sun.
It
10
takes place in
hours.
one night because there's a countdown clock on his wrist.
Yeah,
He
this-
has-
yeah. It
9
takes place
hours.
over 9 hours,
Yeah.
and he traverses most of the city.
They did not. They never shot during the day. This was a 70-day straight of night shoot, which must have drove everybody crazy.
Fucking-
Like,
yeah.
you're gonna go nuts doing that. But it works because everybody in the movie is also a
Little nuts.
agitated
Yeah,
already.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's good. And then once he gets to once he meets Peter Fonda on the beach, it's just a video game. It's just
Yep.
levels,
Yeah.
one level after another, and it's fucking good.
Why don't they
It's
adapt it?
very fun,
There's a lot of points you could just be like, press A for a second, and then back to another cutscene.
Yeah.
right? Nobody makes it through. Everybody he meets at one point, they all die. This part I noticed this time made me laugh real hard. I'm gonna look up her character's name because it's Valeria Galino. What is her character's name in this? Taslima. There's that scene where she goes, "Snake, Snake, it's me, Taslima." He's met one person.
Yeah.
Like, how did he not know that was her? You know one person in LA. You should have. It's me, the person you met.
from earlier.
Right, that's all. I just like that. It's me, Teslima, from before. Yeah, okay. We know. He should know too. What do you? This is one of the
It's like a bad improv scene.
Yeah.
right.
Establishing the relationship again.
There is a lot of I thought you'd be taller, and that there's like this isn't the only movie where that happens. Where I can't. It's like it's an itch in my brain, but I can't remember the other one where. But that's a fun gag, and it's happened in other movies where somebody is a known person and they just keep saying, "I thought you'd be taller."
Yeah.
Kurt Russell fit into his original outfit. That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
I saw that. I also saw all the basketball shots are real.
That's right. According to the research, according to what they tell us, yes. And then you watch it, and it doesn't. There's not an obvious cut. So.
And it doesn't look like cartoon CGI. It looks like a ball going into a net.
Yeah.
So.
And the rest of the CGI is bad enough that I doubt they'd pull that one off seamlessly.
Right.
Yeah.
At the earthquake.
The only thing that
looked like they're making fun of us for watching this movie.
The only thing that shockingly didn't look bad were those glass towers collapsing by the freeway in the earthquake.
It looked better than it did.
That actually looked pretty good.
It looked better than it did in '96.
Sure.
Like when I watched it in '96, I was like, it's the same as it was in '96, but I have more grace in my heart.
Yeah.
For this kind of thing. It was, I mean, in '96, it was 3 years after Jurassic Park. So there was a part of me watching this going, they made dinosaurs look real, and you can't even make a building.
You can't even.
You know what's
Just use there's footage of actual earthquakes. Just use that.
Just use some B-roll.
the thing that drives me fucking nuts about it is like so much of this movie takes place in the dark.
Yeah.
And that is the key of using special effects during that time, was use it in the dark, because you can cover up a lot.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's also
Oh, shit.
voiceover happening. It could have just been like a Star Wars crawl.
Sure.
Of like
Yeah,
this
right. They don't have
happened.
to,
You don't have to show it.
You don't have to show
Like
it.
it's not like we don't know what you're talking
or
about.
just show the rubble. Just show the like a end.
Yeah, just
the
show
end
the
scene.
end
Now
result.
this is
Yeah.
what it looks like. It's all fucked up. But they made their choices. That's a real
Yeah, they
dismissive. I don't know how to. I don't want to spend too much time bagging on it because it is bad.
That's the only thing I can do in my heart right now, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep quiet.
Oh no, that's fine. You guys want to do that? I'll go smoke.
Keep that on it. No, it's fine.
I'll say this, and then that'll be my negativity for this episode. My issue wasn't that the CGI was fucking awful. It was that they had very important plot points that rested on the possibility of doing the CGI.
Yeah,
So they couldn't tell the story without it.
yeah. It's
They can't get the hang gliders off the cliff. They can't do the fucking that surf scene. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
yeah. It's bad.
That's right.
Good God.
They shake hands. It's a tsunami.
Like-
it's a once in a generation wave, and they're so good at it they can shake hands before he
He's-
jumps out.
He has a wound in his knee
Yeah,
and expertly stands up on a surfboard.
Mhm.
because the guy gave him a one sentence rundown of how to surf,
Right.
and now he can surf this
Mhm.
the biggest wave ever.
And then they ripped off the most famous fucking joke in most of 80s movies, which is from Ferris Bueller, of Steve Buscemi seeing him surf and like doing the double take. Which
Yeah,
is exactly what happens in the car scene in Ferris Bueller. Like, I was so mad when that scene happened.
yeah.
That's when I decided I didn't like it.
you have to let that go. You gotta let that bad CGI go because
It's not
the
the bad-
movie itself is pretty good. That part,
And he leaves his
Also,
dune
that's not
buggy.
how fucking hang gliders work. Sorry. Okay, now I'm done.
right? I mean, let's be honest. A lot of this is made up. I do have an ability to remember the parts I like first, and if those outweigh the parts I don't, then I like the movie.
I
And this
thought the
movie-
ending ripped. The ending was fucking awesome.
The ending grows on me every year.
Once the hang gliders are done, the rest of it's amazing.
Yeah, and they could have just. You're right. it wouldn't take much to make this movie so much better.
Yeah.
Just a few effect shots or a few, just get some people to hang glide. It's dark.
Yeah.
Just get 5 people to hang glide and tell us it's them. We'll be
Right.
fine.
And then just land the gliders. Just land them.
Right. Also, like, that's another nitpicky thing, but like, unless the earthquake turned LA in the water, that's not how the Santa Ana winds aren't going to take you that way.
No.
They're coming they're coming the other direction.
Right.
So okay, so just everything in their version of 2013, which is our version of 2028, everything's fucked up. Right, they said it in the future and just not quite far enough.
Just didn't push it out enough.
A lot of it is a lot more upsetting and timely than it even meant to be.
There's a moment in that. One more thing about the hang glider. Kurt Russell completely lets go of it.
Oh,
I don't know if you just see him roped into the top.
He'd never hang glide before. He just surfed. They just taught him how to surf. They taught him how to hang glide. He just does stuff. He's a war hero, I guess.
Sure.
I mentioned that. Youngest person ever be decorated by the president. That was mentioned. For what? I don't know.
I did like Cuervo's tooth badge. That was fun.
Yeah, it's always intimidating.
Yeah. You're just
Yeah,
wearing teeth.
you're a
on your
real
shirt.
psycho.
Yeah.
Are they his teeth? Are they someone else's teeth? It's
No,
a
there's
mystery.
There's someone else's.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
We
not
can-
his baby teeth.
We can see a lot of his. He shows them.
Yeah.
So what were your favorite parts of this movie?
Dude, the fucking Surgeon General's lair
Yeah.
is amazing. I love that whole scene so much.
Yeah, that
Right.
sounds great.
Weird, like kind of body horror.
Yeah. Weird botched surgery, prosthetics, and a completely unrecognizable Bruce Campbell.
Yeah. But he's got that vibe, and he definitely should have been in more John Carpenter movies.
Yeah.
Bruce Campbell was made for John Carpenter movies.
Yeah.
But he does really well in all the Sam Raimi movies.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad about it.
Yeah, I mean, he did great. But he should have been in more. He should have been in They Live.
Yes, he should have.
Oh yeah.
Actually, if you
Somebody who could act.
if you swap Bruce Campbell with Roddy Piper, that movie is like a million times better.
Yeah.
And that movie is already awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's already great. Yeah.
But you put Bruce Campbell in that, and it's like, that's the best John Carpenter movie.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, that's just missing a little. Kurt Russell turned it down. They Live. So,
I really liked the basketball scene.
right, 6
So-
shots with a 10-second shot clock.
Yeah.
It's harder than you think. And somehow he pulled it off.
It's pretty, and I love how, like, well, you mentioned this too. The person right before gets shot, right? They don't make it.
Uh-huh.
They are shot from all directions through a chain link fence.
Yeah, everybody shooting should also die.
Yes.
Like that chain link fence isn't stopping much.
Right, but then they just send out like the towel boy, like when someone falls at a Laker game.
Yeah.
And but he's like wiping up
Dragging out.
all this guy's blood. A whole body's worth of blood. He's just got to wipe up, and they send out another guy.
That's also not the first time that happens, because at the end, when the gang is loading into the helicopter, Kurt Russell walks right in front of 3 people actively firing at guns.
Right, they don't.
They do not give a friendly fire does not exist in this movie.
No, they need more safety. Don't cross the beam or whatever.
The video
Right.
game
Yep.
thing again.
Right, just a cutscene. That was a part. He would just. This is not a part where he can die. He's got to get from here to there, and then
Yeah.
over there he can be in trouble again.
Right, all right.
It's still a cutscene.
Right. They said, look, doing the research, like Kurt Russell spent most of his downtime practicing basketball. Like
Checks out
like
for
trying to, yeah,
In that leather suit.
Yeah.
trying to get to where he could make all 6.
Completely checks out.
And then it seems like he did. I'm gonna believe he did. Same way I'm gonna believe Sigourney Weaver made hers too.
Yeah.
In that Alien movie. Because they also were like,
Resurrection.
the other ones were, like the other people, when they talk about it, they were like with the Resurrection and this one, they have plans to insert the made shot, but they didn't have to because they made them. So
that would have been a hell of an insert for them because they are shooting real low from Kurt Russell, and he gets an arc out of that thing.
Yeah,
that would have been a tough one to pull off.
And in Resurrection, is it Ron Perlman?
Yeah, Ron Perlman.
Perlman. His reaction is like genuine because she wasn't necessarily supposed to make it.
Right. And
he's like totally breaks character for a second.
I like little moments like that.
Yeah,
they're fun.
Yeah, but they don't fuck it up all the way, so they can still use the
so
shot.
it's still usable.
Like at least there wasn't him being like, "What the fuck?"
Right.
They gotta dub it over.
It's just too hard a cut, a slightly too hard a cut.
Yeah.
Like, we're out of there. Right. So your favorite was that? You like the basketball? I
like the surfing scene. I'm kidding.
I would not be surprised.
I remember as a kid when I first watched it, I was like, "Man, that's a cool dune buggy. You're just gonna leave it in there and for it to like get." And you got other surfboards. He brought more than one surfboard and left like that dune buggy. He was just done with it. Like that's how free.
Unless it's super fucking heavy.
No, you see it like.
Oh,
it like gets destroyed.
I assumed he thought he thought he was just like this was it for him.
Yeah, it was like
ride
his
this wave and die.
final ride.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. So he's just like,
He didn't know he could ride it to a car.
and give a handshake. I want to just see someone
just dap him up. Hey, have fun. Have fun dying. See you later.
Yeah.
See you never.
Yeah.
They I like when Buscemi shows up. I mean, this was in that window of suddenly he's in everything, and it made everything a little better. The Maps to the Stars, Eddie.
Yeah.
Driving that dope ass car, having that narrated map, like that thing that looked like the other thing. So that really worked out for later in the movie. But just the idea of, I would like to hear. I wish that there was somewhere to listen to the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
What is he telling us? Where is he telling us to go? None of these buildings are standing.
Right.
Where is just walk down Sunset, and over there is where the Laugh Factory was.
Right.
There's a list of where things were. Like when my dad goes back to his hometown.
Yeah. That used to be a Starbucks.
This used to be a city. Right. I don't know what else I'm kind of at a loss for how much. Like, I just like this movie.
We can talk about the end.
Hey, you want to talk about the end? I'll tell you. When I first saw it, the ending was like, I had a real, why would anybody do that? And it has over time turned into, oh, give it to me, I'll do it. Like it's turned into a, you know what, you're scared, I'll type it in.
Yeah.
It'd be fun. Because I don't know what EMPs do. Does everything then break and never work again, or could you fix the grid?
It basically
slowly?
fries circuitry.
Right, so you would just, eventually you would like, it wouldn't take 1,500 years to build it back up, but
no, but you'd have to. The thing is that all of those components have to be machined.
Yeah, so you'd start from scratch, but with the recipes almost.
Yeah, exactly. But then like you have to replace all of the wiring, all of the circuit boards, like all of that has to be swapped. And if you don't have electricity to power the plants to make that shit, it gets way harder.
All right, so it would just take a while.
It would take a long time. Plus, you have to hope that there are enough people alive who know how to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it. Didn't kill anybody. The population is all still here. They're just going to kill each other.
That's kind of the bigger point.
Right. When I was young, my favorite part of the ending was how he finally found a cigarette.
Yeah.
Because that was funny the whole time. They would lay all this shit on him. And then he'd just be like, okay, you got to smoke. Just kept asking for smokes. I enjoyed that part.
They're like, smoking is illegal.
Yeah. We outlawed smoking 13 years ago. Land of the free.
Yeah. It was weird watching this movie so close to Demolition Man.
Yeah. Different but not that different versions of
dystopian, overly moral future.
Right, but Demolition Man is like a more colorful version.
Mm-hmm.
It's a daytime version of that.
Yeah.
There's a lot more neon but still very dystopian and very. You get tickets out of the wall for cursing.
Yeah.
And the snake is just give me a cigarette. Let me get my guns. I'll kill everybody. Tries to kill them a few times before he even leaves.
Yeah.
He's
and
dope.
the hologram.
Yeah, that thing comes into play. Chekhov's everything. There's the
Chekhov's
scene.
fucking everything.
The dart.
The dart
The
does.
dart.
The hologram. His
The
gun.
coat.
That's, yep, the coat.
Always trying to get his guns back.
How'd he lose his eye?
He's never had one the whole time we've known him.
Yeah.
They don't tell us. He had the patch in the first one and the second.
Just because he wants to look tough
Mm-hmm.
with no depth perception.
No.
Yeah, what if it's
But he
pretend?
can surf.
He can surf. He can surf. He can drive a car. He can hang glide. He can shoot anybody.
Is it a running joke he's a one-eyed snake? So it's a dick joke?
Huh. I've never thought of
about
that.
Like,
Never thought of that.
okay.
I mean,
I
I
think
would
they
like
just-
to say yes, but nothing in John Carpenter's library tells me that he makes that kind of makes those kind of references. I can't think of a single dick joke in any of his movies.
I mean, the only movie where he even seems like he's trying to be funny is Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
The other movies have moments, but that seems more like the actor nailed a delivery in a way
Right.
or whatever. Like, it doesn't look like it never seemed like on the page it's like, oh, this is funny.
Yeah.
The other part that I like is because doesn't he go, call me Snake, and then at the end he's like, call me Pliskin.
Yeah. It's always fun to keep them on their toes.
It's just like, oh, I hate people like that so much. But I liked that little detail. Just makes you like, it's just him having the upper hand. I like it.
Yeah, not making sure they know where they stand, which is not with him.
Right.
They are never on the same side. But yeah, that was he said, like, we don't know what happens to the daughter, the president's daughter, but he's supposed to kill her, but he steals a helicopter,
Yep.
a bulletproof helicopter, and they just keep shooting. Just close those doors.
Mm-hmm.
If it's bulletproof, close the doors. But they don't, so they all die except for him
they're
and the
like
daughter.
falling out. That's right.
Hershey and her crew, they all get burned up in the back of that helicopter.
Yep.
But the front seat's unscathed. Just close the doors, man. You all live.
Not only that, you close the doors, wait for them to run out of ammo, then you have guns.
Yeah.
You can just mow this entire group down, and then you have a whole city to yourself.
Yeah.
Like that's not a hard strategy.
Now you're in Pasadena or whatever. The on the coast.
Yeah,
They're
that
on the
whole area
coast.
belongs to you.
Yeah, they're all because everybody's fucked. And he does the confrontation. The end.
Yep. President
Crashes the
decides.
thing. You think he just? I mean, they don't even bother to come up with how he survived the helicopter crash. But the hologram, get
Mhm.
everybody.
I think the helicopter crash survival is probably just like assumed the coat saved him.
Yeah, the coat.
Yeah.
That was a good coat. He did get it back.
Yeah.
Chekhov's coat.
Mm-hmm.
And then enough has happened that I was even taken by at the end the first time I saw it. I forgot about the hologram thing. So the first time I was surprised
Mm-hmm.
a little bit. I figured that he would
Use it.
win, but I didn't remember that.
I thought it was going to be more Coat. When they aimed the guns at him, like, Coat's bulletproof. Coat's going to save him again.
Yeah.
And they're all going to aim for his chest because no one likes headshots in movies when it matters.
No, it's too hard. There's a lot more chest.
Yeah.
Then he brings out that remote. He gives him the remote, but it's the wrong one,
Yep. Plants it on Utopia.
right? The president tries to shut down just LA, but it ends up playing the Map to the Stars Eddie.
Also, if you have a whole team that's like good with military strategy and whatnot, and you find a remote on someone, you're like, oh, he must have planted this. This is probably the real one. Take the other one too.
Yeah, take them both.
Take both. Why wouldn't you take both?
Right, he has two, so clearly something's up.
And
They
just
get,
in
there's
the off
only one,
chance-
but but now he has two.
and you know he has two.
Yeah, something's up. You guys are dumb.
Yeah.
You deserve it. The president character was written by Kurt Russell. He thought that guy up and then based him on Pat Robertson.
Okay.
So that's pretty fun. A real frothy, overly religious psycho.
Yeah.
Not Kenneth
No, not
or Copeland.
No, Copeland.
He seemed-
Copeland wasn't that big then.
Oh, okay.
He's got more popular since, but Pat Robertson was the tippy top in mid-90s.
Mm-hmm.
He had his own network.
Oh, gotcha.
Right, the 700 Club was his show. The Family Channel was his network. Built around the show. Then things. Family Channel is something else now, Freeform or something like that.
Sure.
Like it turned into a channel for children, but still shows 700.
And it's FF, which in Randy will get it, but it's okay. Do you get it? Do you know what FF? Never mind. It's fine. Let's move on. I don't want to say what it is.
Okay.
I'll say off. Like,
well, this is fun.
We're both about to learn some gay shit together.
Hey, fantastic. All right, we'll be right back with the questions. You guys want to do the questions?
Let's fucking do it.
yeah, let's do
Let's
questions.
go.
All right, let's start off with double feature. You guys got a double feature for Escape from LA.
Yes.
Yeah, what is it?
So, this is where my name comes in.
All right.
All right.
Ooh.
So, off mic, Geoff was saying how many names he recognized. And I was like, oh, there's one in there I don't think you guys got.
Right.
And his response was to hand me his sheet of paper with all of the people he recognized on it that he listed off at the top of the show. Said, is it any of these? And I said, no, and I'm willing to put money, like big numbers on the board for both of you to try and figure out who this person is. Neither one
I
of them
immediately didn't take the bet because I already wrote down the names of everyone I recognized.
Right.
So there wasn't somebody I left off. So I was like, bad bet. I know better.
I was gonna take it
Bjorn made
just
the bet.
for funsies, but I actually don't even have any guesses. Like there was a lot
Sure.
that I didn't recognize.
Sure. Absolutely. So the dude's name is Shelley Desai.
Okay.
Shelley Desai is in the he's in the Surgeon General scene.
Oh, okay.
Towards the very end, when Kurt Russell escapes, he says something to somebody and it cuts to him, and it's the guy who has really wide eyes, and his response is just
Just a shrug.
he just shrugs.
Shrug guy.
He's Shrug Guy in this movie. So my double feature is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, season 11, episode 6, called Being Frank, where Shelley Desai, who plays Charlie's landlord, chokes to death on snake meat.
Whoa.
Oh,
All right. So it's a double tie-in,
another dick joke.
Yeah.
right? Another
That
dick joke.
one-eyed snake meat.
That's what we got Bjorn for. Letting us know which jokes were dick
Yeah.
jokes.
And which
that's-
things are inappropriate to
Yeah.
say on mic.
Ironically, that's how I initiate sex.
You want to choke on some snake? You ever see It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, season 11, episode 9? Episode 6? You want to be all Charlie's landlord?
You want to get Charlie's landlord on this? Choke on some snake meat? I just think that's the funniest way to initiate that. Hey, babe, like choke on some snake meat?
All right, my double feature is also going to bring in something else I wanted to talk about. My double feature is a movie called Lockout from 2010. So it's Guy Pearce. He has to go to a prison in space
Yeah, the future one.
Oh.
to save the president's daughter. The movie is so close to this movie that John Carpenter sued him and won.
No shit.
Yeah. It should be an escape movie. That should have been Kurt Russell, or Guy Pearce should have been Snake Plissken. It should have been one of those, but it's also just the president's daughter again, too.
Yeah.
And whatever. I mean, John Carpenter got his money. That movie also fucking rips.
Yeah, it does rip. I totally forgot about that movie. It's
I
great.
have
Right. And the only other thing in this regards is that Ghosts of Mars, or was that the next
That's
one?
Carpenter.
That's Carpenter, the next Carpenter movie.
That's his last one, too.
Right. That was supposed to be a third escape movie, but LA bombed, so they rewrote it and changed the snake character to
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube or whatever. Or maybe Statham.
Is that movie good?
It's fine. I like it. It's enjoyable. It's
Okay.
also all there's like no CGI. It's all practical.
Oh,
and
hell
a
yeah,
little-
okay.
It's clearly in a big warehouse,
Okay.
but it's just some dumb sci-fi action.
Was that
thing.
one of those? It came out around Red Planet, and there was like a bunch of Mars.
The late
movies?
'90s stuff?
That
Yeah.
sounds right.
Yeah, that feels right.
When did that come out?
But yeah, that one was supposed to be a legit Carpenter, Kurt Russell escape movie, but the studio wouldn't back a third one.
It's 2001.
And then Lockout just straight up stole the premise. But I'm going to say Lockout because that's also fun and not that long, so you can watch both of these in about 3 hours.
Okay.
Mine was the Poseidon remix.
Remake. Poseidon.
The one called
The
Poseidon.
remix. They called it Poseidon instead of the Poseidon Adventure, where
Right.
the boat flips over and then they have to escape.
Mhm.
Yeah. it's
Also
another-
starring Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell, right? Walking around in a
Okay.
boat that's upside down. I've never seen the remake, but the first one was fun. Upside down boat. It's like going to Discovery Zone or whatever for
Mhm.
adults.
Donald Sutherland in that?
Nah, it's
The
Gene
original
Hackman.
Gene Hackman.
And a bunch of other 70 stalwarts. Hackman plays a minister, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's a New Year's Eve movie.
Okay.
All right, so that's our double features. What's the next question?
I didn't really like favorite location, but favorite location,
It's same as my favorite parts. The Surgeon General's lair.
Surgeon General layer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is cool. Is it the Beverly Hotel or whatever?
I
Is that-
think so.
Yeah, the Beverly Hills Hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that's the sign on the outside of the thing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like that's where it would be because that's the movie Axel Foley that's the hotel Axel Foley stays at in Beverly Hills Cop, and it's not the only thing there. It's weird that that's most of that building's still standing, and it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's a fun spot.
Mm-hmm.
Mine would be the first big building it gets into, which I never really know what it is,
Yeah.
but it's when he gets shown toward when he goes, "Where's the Hollywood Bowl?" It's like it's down that way,
Right.
and then that's where he finds the original like guy that went in to save him.
Yeah.
The team, the beacon that's still beeping.
Mm-hmm.
He meets up with Robert Carradine, and then kills him. That was a cool building.
Mm-hmm.
Of like, what's going on here? It's like where the Foot Clan
Yeah,
lives. They're just all criminals. Everybody's a criminal.
Yeah.
I wanted.
But they still have power.
Yeah, they have power.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted, and this is actually probably, I think it was something Paul said while we were watching it. I wanted like more cameos in that walkthrough scene because it's like
But of who?
like bands.
Oh, okay.
Like have Marilyn
Sure.
Manson in there, or like have like some random cameos of like people from different bands.
Yeah.
would have been cool.
Pull like a Zoolander walking through Hansel's house.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
I gotcha.
Like
Right.
something like that,
Lemmy.
like because they would probably be.
Right, wasn't Lemmy
would've
still
been
alive?
great.
Yeah, Lemmy would've been a
Lemmy
good
was
one.
definitely still alive.
Yeah. Alice Cooper. He
Alice
would have
Cooper.
definitely violated moral law.
Fucking ACDC.
Because yeah, they like
Yeah. Aerosmith. Right.
what was that band from one of the other movies? Where from Pee
Oh,
Wee's?
not Twisted Sister.
Yeah, Twisted Sister.
Was it Twisted
Yeah,
Sister?
It was
Twisted
Twisted
Sister.
Sister.
Yeah.
That'd been fun. Any of those?
Yeah, really any hair metal band.
Because they would have been like
The aesthetic would have
the
fit perfect.
Skid Row thing.
Yeah.
Or no, not Skid Row. The other one. The whatever. Never mind. Where's the place they all played? All those bands came from.
The whiskey?
Yeah. Like
Whiskey or the Roxy.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Whiskey or the Roxy. Like any of those bands would have been cool. That was something that I just like wanted for this movie.
Sure.
All right, I have a question. I'm just gonna add. What's y'all's favorite Kurt Russell movie?
Ooh.
I'll go first. Mine's Death Proof. I love that movie.
Death Proof, I want to like Death Proof more, but they made all of the characters but one completely fucking insufferable.
I still
Oh.
love it. Zoe's amazing in it, and to know that like all the stunts were like practical,
Yeah. No,
Like-
I know.
that she was just tied by like there was like a belt thing through
Uh-huh.
her. It's like she was really on there,
That-
and they're like really hitting it.
That whole stunt is very impressive.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
She's like crawling all over that car while it's actually moving, and
You seen Death Proof?
Yeah. Mine is Big Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble.
Right. There's no debate
Mhm.
in my head. There was for a second until I remembered that one. Like as soon as you dropped it, I was like, "What is it?" And then I got to that one. I was like, "Oh, it's this one." It's
What
Big
about you,
Trouble in Little
Randy?
China.
Mine's probably either Big Trouble or Tombstone.
Yeah.
Probably closer to Tombstone.
Tombstone.
Yeah.
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 All right. Next question. I mean, we kind of already said this. We all want the same sequel. We want to see what happened in Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would be a prequel, but
It'd be a
for
prequel,
sure.
but like that would have been
that would have
sick.
been fucking awesome.
Like, and they reference it so many times.
So much. I thought
like more than it's like 3.
So it's been a long time since I've seen Escape from New York, to the point where I don't remember a single thing about it. And the way that they reveal Pam Grier, I was like, okay, she must have been in Escape from New York and I just missed it. And then she's just mentioned for Cleveland. I'm like, you did this whole reveal for something we didn't see.
Yeah. Wild. Show us Cleveland.
Show us Cleveland.
That is the next one. That's what I want. You're right. I want to see Cleveland.
I want to see Cleveland.
Yeah, what
And,
does it look like?
It is an escape movie. They say how they had to fight to get out of Cleveland.
Like, is there another prison?
They must have done some. They must have just done a job together.
The way,
something like that.
I feel like the way it's written is that it's like that movie existed and they're referencing it. They reference it more than New York.
Yeah.
They could have said. They
I
could have
think
been
they
like
referenced New York one time.
I felt like it's kind of like fan service to a movie that doesn't exist.
Right.
It's an inside joke.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, that's all it is. Is like they made the first one and somebody on the crew knew someone in Cleveland whose name was Snake Plissken.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have to imagine this is where there's an episode of Rick and Morty called Vindicators 3, or The Vindicator, something, where Rick and Morty are asked to come back and do another job with the Vindicators. That there's no episode that actually happens for them to do it, and then they reference how they got together again and were left out of it. And I have to think that this movie inspired that a little bit.
That'd be pretty on point for him too.
Yeah.
So is there a person that you could recast to make this movie better?
I don't think
I think we
LA?
I think we already did it. Like, just it's not even like speaking roles. It's just some of the people in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
more.
put
I think you saying the cameo thing kind of answers that.
Like more cameos. Because like I just kind of I wanted more immoral LA people.
The movie's already silly as fuck. We might as well stack it with a bunch of people to look at.
Yeah, Rob Zombie somewhere.
Yeah,
like
Rob
who's saying no? It's a Kurt Russell Escape from it's Snake Plissken. Like anybody would do it.
Yeah. Put fucking Pee-wee in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be great. As like some king of some group.
Yeah.
like
but also it's Pee-wee.
But also it's
Pee-wee.
Pee-wee. Yeah.
It's
He's
just
wearing
like,
the suit
fucking
and the
dark
bow tie.
Pee-wee.
I mean, regular. It doesn't have to be dark Pee-wee. Pee-wee Herman would be
Actually,
would
he'd be
break
perfect.
moral law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his whole gang is dressed in the same suit.
Yeah, they're all.
All
It's
the
just him in the
loyalists.
chair and the stuff from his house. Like they're just fucking up.
And you just hear Snake like walk
They just
into this
control
building.
Westwood. Don't go to Westwood.
Yeah. He's like he's held up in a building. He gets taken prisoner. Everyone's wearing the suit. And up you just see a silhouetted throne with a man and go,
Yeah.
Right. He's not even tied up. He's just in a chair that can hold onto him.
yeah.
And then he pushes a marble on a Rube Goldberg machine.
Just
and
sets off.
the like
At
slowest,
the very end, there's
longest.
a shotgun.
Yeah. He gets out at the last second like Batman.
He says the word adjudicate, and that's the word of the day. So they let him go. All right, what else you got?
I couldn't think of a better title.
I got a couple.
Okay.
I mean, there's
like,
no better title for this.
There's
but
not.
Yeah, let's see
Not.
what you got.
There's not. I only came up with 3. 100% Pure Death, Hot Shot, and Bangkok Rules.
Right? Bangkok Rules. That would work. Fuck yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Bangkok Rules. All right, I'll take that. That's if it's not a sequel. But
Yeah, exactly. If it's its own thing, it's Bangkok Rules.
But yeah, this movie started with the title, so it's hard to think of a new one.
Yeah.
It definitely has a. What if it was LA this time?
Yeah.
And then they go from there.
Yeah. Do you have a description that is correct but not right?
I came up with one.
Escape from LA.
A man plays a deadly game of shooty hoops.
Nice.
Right, shooty hoops. Right,
Shooty
It's-
hoops.
This guy's first time. It's just a tourist in LA, seeing the sights. It's just a one crazy night. It's like after hours, but in LA.
He's constantly just trying to get back to that bar where he left his keys.
Yeah, that's it. That's all he needs. That's why he can't leave. He just lost the submarine's keys,
Right.
not the sub. the keys.
And he was running from
Keys.
Catherine O'Hara and a mob of angry people.
I just gotta retrace my steps.
I lost my car in LA.
It's not hard to do.
It was a sweeping schedule, so I wasn't paying attention, and I needed to find parking, and I found parking, and then I did not pay attention to where I parked.
Yeah. That'll happen.
Right. Turns out you found a space, but not actual parking.
Yeah.
I found a space. All right. Mine was president has a falling out with his daughter.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a very good one.
Right. Family struggles.
Yeah,
It's
family
one of those
struggles.
family movies.
Right.
Had to call in some extra work.
Right.
Clean it up.
Another one could be, a very popular man drives a car with a disco ball.
Yeah. I'm down for that car.
All right, let's do the Kevin Bacon game. Or what are we
It's
calling
the Frank
it?
Berman game.
Frank Berman.
Frank Berman's Kevin Bacon
Berman's
game.
Kevin
So it's
Bacon
this week to
game.
last week.
So Kurt Russell to Clint Eastwood.
Right.
All right. I have Kurt Russell was in The Art of the Steal with I'm gonna mess up his name.
Jay Baruchel?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
With Jay from the and he is in $1 Million Baby with
There you go.
Oh, okay.
All right, what you got?
Kurt Russell is in Guardians 2 with Vin Diesel, who is in Endgame with Anthony Mackie, who's in American Sniper with Clint Eastwood.
All right, there you go.
And I totally missed Bradley Cooper in American Sniper, which would have taken me one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
would have eliminated a step. I have. That's mine. No, mine is this. Mine goes to not use a franchise. Mine is Kurt Russell was in.
Fast 7.
No, fuck. Oh, Kurt Russell was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with Brad Pitt, who was in Seven with Morgan Freeman, who was in Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood.
Okay.
Isn't he also in Space Cowboys?
Who,
Yes,
Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
I don't
Sure
know.
is.
Maybe.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
There's
Sure,
I
yeah.
had a couple like 3-4 jump ones. That's why I'm that familiar with some of
Yeah.
these. Where if you're like looking at movies too long, sometimes you find yourself looping back and you're like, wait, I went to Vin Diesel this time.
Right,
Whoopsie.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah.
This one was tough for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I think my favorite thing about playing this game is it just makes me so familiar with these different actors' catalogs.
Yeah. The
'Cause-
next one I feel like is going to be tough, which we'll talk about once we're done with the questions.
Once we're done with the questions.
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right. Did you guys? I see. I didn't have a theme song because the theme songs were so dope in this. I do like that. You own the record of it because the songs in this are great. Doesn't
I've
end
got
on
one. I've got one that's in the
a
movie.
Rob Zombie song?
Maybe
Am I
as
off?
soon as it
I believe
faded out,
that's
I stopped the
actually
movie.
Triple X. My bad. Okay.
As soon as this movie faded out,
You
I
were
stopped
like,
it.
I'm
I was
done.
done.
But yeah, do we have a better theme song or a Tom Petty theme song?
I Love L.A. by Randy Newman.
Mm.
I mean, it's already in it.
It's already in it.
Mine is a slight reach because it's a Roger McGuinn song that Tom Petty wrote and is featured on called King of the Hill, but it's about L.A. and it's nice. It works.
Do you guys-
So that one.
All right. I got 2 more. How should this have ended? I don't think that.
No, this
No,
is-
the ending's fantastic.
The ending is
The
brilliant.
ending is so good.
Okay, so just maybe I got it wrong, but he doesn't need an antidote.
No,
It's all
Because
fake.
it's not. It's a very.
It's a scam. It was
It's
a short cold.
It's a fleeting flu.
Okay,
Yeah.
what are our thoughts on that? Do you like that?
I thought it was a kind of clever misdirect. I mean,
it got him to do it.
but it got him to do it.
It did.
It did get him to do it, and like the fact that there was no antidote to me, and that the fact that he doesn't succumb to the virus is less of a thing than it not being an antidote, and then him struggling to like shoot the president before he dies.
Right. He doesn't. If it is real, then the ending's not the same
Right.
because he'll have to give that stuff back to get the antidote.
Right.
So the fact that they tricked him is why he was able to get him back.
Right. And
And
then
the only information he had on that was from Hershey. Hershey's the only one that said it. It was like, oh, and the Plutoxin 7 virus will wipe out the right.
Right.
So that's the first time where he's like, maybe it's not actually going to kill me.
We don't get that. We also don't get the I told you better wish I don't make it back. Like that.
Such a mouthful.
The last
I
10
love
minutes of this movie
I
are
told
so
you I
fucking
never
good.
wish you came back.
Yeah.
So this maybe is controversial. I hate that. I think that he should have died a grisly death, but before he died, he's like, fuck you guys. Boom. That's what I think.
Sure.
Because that's like badass. He's going out like he's not gonna they won't give him the antidote, and he's like, all right, 666. They're like, he's not gonna do it, and then he like starts to like convulse, and then just like in his last breath, just takes
honestly,
him out.
I think it's more cold. It's like stone cold to do it when you're alive.
It is
because
more.
he still has to live there.
That's true.
He
And
still burns it
also,
all down on a place he lives.
If we don't get that happening, where does the hologram go?
Yeah.
The only thing I like is that he does it not knowing the consequences. Like
Right.
he's fine with living in a world that's like this.
He's already been in fucking prison and committing the worst crimes most of his life
Yeah.
and hasn't needed power for any of it. So
Yeah. I think right? I mean, we just have separate takes. I understand yours.
Yeah, I do too.
Right?
Yeah. It's just the thought.
It changes the character a little bit because then it's just revenge.
Mhm.
It's like, fuck you, I'll ruin your world since I'm dead.
yeah.
But to ruin it
and live.
and live is
It is more stone cold.
Because
I
the other
hear
thing
that.
too is the entirety of the movie, he is assuming he's going to be dead anyway. That's like he says it at least once, where he says it to Hershey. He's like, "I'm dead anyway. What does it matter?"
right.
Like,
I mean, he says it right at the beginning. It's like when he's in the submarine still, and they're like, slow down, hotshot. He's like, you slow down. I'm the one that's dying.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, because
So-
he fully believes he's dead. What are you doing in LA? Dying.
Who loses the most
I was talking about this with John. I don't know.
by not doing this?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Bruce Campbell, because then he's never gets to be in a John Carpenter movie.
Yeah.
But other than that, no
John
way.
Carpenter does one movie after this. It bombed, so it didn't help anybody in the movie as it is.
Peter Fonda
Sure.
doesn't do anything.
Like,
Right? I mean, Peter Fonda, like everybody, all these people are just who they are already. Like Steve Buscemi is fine.
maybe
With
Ice
or without, he
Cube?
just would have been in another movie.
Yeah.
Maybe Ice Cube because he doesn't get Ghosts of Mars?
I mean, that doesn't hurt Ice Cube, though.
No, I know.
It just moves him back into All About the Benjamins and stuff. It's like his moment where he's like, no, I should just make movies with Mike Epps again. Like,
Yeah.
so maybe Mike Epps. Nope. Yeah, Mike Epps, because
Mike Epps.
he still gets to make, because if he doesn't make Ghost of Mars, maybe the movie Ice Cube makes to branch off is good, and then Mike Epps is in less movies. But because Ghost of Mars tanked, Ice Cube went back to making movies with Mike Epps. Now Mike Epps is back in the movies. Maybe.
Maybe.
But
What
I
if,
just think Bruce Campbell for
yeah.
his own life. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think anybody wins or
resume
loses
check.
with this movie.
Yeah.
It just is.
Peter Fonda doesn't do Ghost Rider.
Oh, no.
I mean, Ghost Rider was
That's literally the
Like
newest
12
movie I
years
can,
later?
I
Yeah,
can think of
exactly.
with him in it. All right, did we watch this so you don't have to?
Nah, you should watch it. It's good.
What is your Randy? What is your final take? I love this movie. I still like it. I think it's badass. It's silly. It's dumb. The submarine closes too fast. He barely gets out of it before it closes.
I don't know, man.
It's a dumb action
It-
superhero.
It crossed a line I didn't like. Not in any way that's like, this movie crossed a line. It just went. It's this. Okay. This is exactly the same reason that I'm not a fan of Army of Darkness.
Whoa.
Say more.
What is that?
Because it, to me, even though I have no.
Underutilizes Bruce Campbell.
I mean, yes, first off. Underutilizes Bruce Campbell, and I think kind of bastardizes Steve Buscemi's talent. But I have the same problem because the first one doesn't have the like overly silly things and what seems to be just kind of giving up on what the movie looks like. If this had been not an escape movie, but just another John Carpenter, Kurt Russell joint that has action and silly shit in it, it would have been fine. But this is, at least to the best of my knowledge, this is the first Carpenter movie that takes this drastic of a turn with how it's made to where it suffers because I know what he's capable of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I also think we're forgetting a little bit about that the Ernest Borgnine character was silly in Escape from New York.
I also don't remember
Like the
fuck
cab,
all
the
of
cab
Escape from New
driver.
York.
He was the cab driver guy. That was kind of silly. And I just looked that up to make sure that it was from that movie and realized I could have gone one in the Frank Berman game because Lee Van Cleef is in Escape from New York and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't know that, so whatever, I got it in too. But they were being 1980s silly in that movie. And then did kind of the same thing that like the Star Wars prequels did, where they got away from how they made it because now CGI exists.
Right.
And all of Escape from New York was miniatures and stuff. So,
And like I said, so much of this movie relies on the CGI to make it happen.
Well, when
And
they
that just kind of kills it for me.
when they were shooting it, everyone was tied up with Independence Day.
yeah, the CGI people were busy.
I know.
The practical, because isn't a lot of
Oh, I mean,
that was like
of,
the last one that
all
was
of
like
LA,
mostly practical.
All of LA getting blown up is practical. That's all miniatures.
Because I know that the White House blow up is.
Yep. The only thing that's not is when they're running from the fireball in LA, a lot of that is green screen and CGI because they have to pump a bunch of fire into a tunnel that people are actually standing in. But other than that, it is that and like them flying to the mothership at the end. Like a lot of it is very practical.
Yeah, the spaceship is fake.
And then like obviously, you know, a lot of the flying is fake.
Yeah.
But you know,
But those lasers are real.
Yes.
Those are real lasers.
I was going to mention it earlier when we talked about just show the aftermath. Independence Day does that fucking perfectly.
Yeah.
Like when they nuke, I forgot what city they nuke, but it just cuts to the radar screen of the city in rubble. It's like, yeah, you didn't have to show the explosion.
There's creative. That's that. I mean, we're kind of getting into a different zone. It's like that's the thing I think that does separate when filmmakers didn't have CGI to fall back on. They had to get creative by like, what is that thing where you juxtapose certain shots together and then it makes us all like use our brains for a second to like associate that. It's like the Hitchcock thing. You show a knife, the sound, the thing, but you don't actually show them getting stabbed.
Sure. Yeah.
Like a lot more of that used to happen, and then now that we can show the knife going in slow motion straight into whatever body part we want and have it, you know, explosion of blood.
But the thing is that we could also do that without CGI.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it had been done for decades prior to that in a lot of horror movies. I mean, Dario Argento is a huge example of that.
Was this one rated R? Do you remember? Or was it 13? It feels very PG-13.
It feels very PG-13.
Because would you like it better if they had gone like hard R on this one?
I would have liked it better if they went
like,
hard practical on this one.
Like show more gore.
Yeah, no, it's rated R.
It is?
Yeah.
It's a light R.
It's a light R. I mean, yeah.
Doesn't really need to be. I feel like what would cause it to be R?
I mean, there's language and murder.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people die.
That's true.
I feel like it's probably more language, though.
Right. There's body horror.
Yeah,
There's
that
gross stuff,
scene.
and
Yeah.
also Snake just shoots first a lot, and when you shoot first a lot,
Yeah.
you tend to like
A very aggressive anti-hero.
yeah,
Gotcha.
right, and maybe not even really an anti-hero. He's just like a different kind of bad guy. Like he's
Yeah.
clearly like
not a
whatever happened to
good
Cleveland
person.
is probably we just like him because we've been watching him in these things where he's the hero because he's being forced to do something
Right.
good by worse people.
But this dude's
Whatever.
like a violent criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are his guns. Where are my guns?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not.
He's not doing like there's I again I don't remember the first movie, but there's nothing in this where he's doing something for good.
No.
He's not saving anybody. He kind of saves the president's daughter a little bit, but in the like with the knowledge that she's going to be captured and executed.
Yeah, he doesn't really save her. He uses her as a decoy.
Right.
He's also sending her to die.
Yeah.
But in a way that saves him.
Yeah.
So whatever, rated R. I like it.
So did Snake walk so Nick Fury could run?
Fuck.
What do you mean?
What?
He has an eye patch and a black long jacket.
Oh,
They're like-
I'm gonna say no from a
Snake
technical standpoint.
did Snake Plissken's outfit walk
Yeah,
so Nick
thank
Fury's
you.
outfit could run?
Yeah,
I mean,
because isn't
No.
it the same outfit?
it's taking me a lot not to answer this literally and technically, but I'm gonna. Nick Fury is an existing IP, so no.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, he was around before.
And he already dressed like that?
Yeah.
So they stole it.
I mean, a badass in a trench coat's not necessarily a new thing.
True.
Yeah, it's not a good. It's not a 1-to-1. They both stole from pirates. Did pirates and cowboys walk so
Yeah.
Snake and Nick Fury could
And
run?
Nick Fury
That's
could
it
run?
right there.
Okay, thank you.
And they run fast. Like the cowboys and
They rode
pirates walk
horses.
so they could keep. Like that's why they still have the hats.
Right.
Fury and Snake run so they don't have hats anymore.
Yeah.
So, and then just to wrap it up, your answer is do not see this movie. You hated it.
I didn't like it. But I understand why both of you and a lot of other people do. So no, I'm not going to say don't watch this, but I am going to say it's a movie that you can watch.
I mean, if you want to watch a kick-ass movie that also has 5 or 6 of the worst CGI things you'll ever see, this is it. It's got what more could you want out of a movie? Something that's awesome and also you could talk shit about when it's over. It's the right, there was like a Frasier joke or something that was like, what's better than a perfect meal? A perfect meal with one flaw you can complain about. It's like that. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot to like and a couple of things to hate. So whatever you want to do.
Putting it through that lens, this movie is brilliant.
Right? It's very fun to watch. Like you can make jokes the whole time,
Yeah.
or you can make jokes during some of it and watch the cool parts. Like whatever you want.
Some of this fucking rips.
Or you could just turn it on and listen to the fucking opening song. And you're welcome. That's what I think about that opening song. I love it so much. So is that Escape from LA? Did we do
That's
it?
Escape from LA.
We did it.
Hell yeah. Next week, double impact. 2 Jean-Claude Van Dammes.
Yeah.
Squared. Plays his own brother. I'd usually hate it, but I think one of them might die at the beginning, so there might be only 2 of them for a minute. They might not even talk. Or I might be thinking of a different Jean-Claude Van Damme movie where there's 2 of them. Because there might be 2,
And I keep thinking of the one with Dennis Rodman, whatever that one is.
right? Because Bjorn is insane and can remember one Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, apparently. He can remember as many Van Damme movies as he can Dennis Rodman movies. And, right, I don't even know if I would think of that one if you asked me to name a Dennis Rodman movie.
I
I'd be
still
like,
don't know what I don't know that I've ever seen a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
You haven't seen Time Cop? Or
No.
All right, well, we'll fix this with Randy before the next episode.
Oh, you're going to hate it.
It's August. Get your school supplies together. Buy a couple extras. You never know who else is in the class with your kids.
We also do still have Raz coming up.
Right, the Raz is coming up. We'll talk to him right now. All right, we're here with the Raz talking Escape from LA, man. What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy? Hey, man, you know, I've been trying to do that for 15 years.
It's I don't know why you would, man. It's lovely. There's a lot of downside, but the upside is better than most other upsides.
It's, you know, it's a love-hate relationship. You know, I'm in an abusive relationship, but it means well.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm still here. You know, it's tough because there's a lot of things I don't like about it, but like you said, it's like, I mean,
Yeah.
Other than, I'm 2 hours from the beach, I'm 2 hours from the desert, 2 hours from the mountains. I'm 20 minutes from the beach. I got friends and,
Yeah.
a lot I don't like, but it's also, I'm happy to be here.
It beats most other places, I would say.
100%.
Right. The thing
Well, I mean, and that's the thing is like, even, other than seasons, I would like a little bit more seasons, but I also don't love the cold. I don't want cold for 5 months. So it's,
I'm going to tell you a little secret that since you've lived in LA for so long that you might not realize. There's not a lot of seasons out there to be had anymore. Most places are just down to the 2.
I've heard about this.
Yeah. Spring and
I've
fall,
heard.
those real like lovely spring fall temps, they're around for maybe a week.
Right. Yeah. It's
And traffic's bad everywhere, but
you're not wrong.
Yeah, you're close to the beach, and that makes up for your bad traffic. I don't have a beach 20 minutes away, so all I have is bad traffic.
Yeah, but I mean, is it bad or is it just, you got to plan ahead?
It's the same. It's the same as LA. You got to plan ahead.
That's the thing is like, I'm you're from Ohio. I'm from Michigan. We have to drive places.
Yeah.
The only difference is it's not, 30 miles away. It's 5 miles away and it's the same time. But at the end of the day, I'd still be driving to Flint for 30,
Yeah. Yeah, man. All right. So Escape from LA. This movie came out on my 18th birthday. Did you see it? When were you aware of this movie? Have you seen it before?
I've seen this before. Probably on DVD or something like that. I don't think I seen it in the theater. I probably saw it on DVD or on TV or something like that.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, it's the same as the first one.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's the problem. The problem with this one is it's the same as the first one with almost shittier CG because they tried to make it look, it's like,
yeah,
look, it's fun. I'll watch Kurt Russell do most things, and everybody thought he was dead again, but it's, this was back when this is back when movie sequels, and I feel like they still kind of do this. They make a sequel and they think they just got to redo everything the same instead of actually having like a story or whatever.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Like it's the same movie.
Yeah, it's got I'll say it has better, like more fun cameos or whatever. With Buscemi and Bruce Campbell and Pam Grier. Like New York didn't have that. And the CGI that works in Escape from LA is the same exact stuff they use, like the instruments, the ship stuff, the green computer screen. Everything else is bad.
Yeah, it's like
this movie.
I mean,
if this movie was made 18 months later, it's way better.
Right.
But
so I don't know. It's not it's not the best Kurt Russell movie.
No, but it's far from the worst.
It's far from the worst.
I would say there's worse ways to spend 100 hours I mean, Soldier came out right after this, and Soldier is way worse.
Is it though? Soldier was supposed to be a sequel to what movie was Soldier supposed to be a sequel to?
It's not technically a sequel. It's just in universe with Blade Runner, which then puts it in universe with aliens and stuff.
In universe, but also like you could say anytime a product is mentioned in a movie, you could say, Captain Crunch was mentioned in Mr. Mom. That means it was also mentioned in this movie, which means it exists. So they're in the same. Well,
technically yes, but we try to keep it to the fake things, right? The movie exclusive, right? Pacific Courier and Atlantic Courier. That's not a real company. So when it shows up in Speed and Die Hard, you can go, oh, that's same universe. Is weird, but when you try to put it together, it makes just as much sense.
It's like Michael Keaton's character in Out of Sight and
Jackie Brown. Yeah, I mean technically all of those are because all the books are too.
Right.
Like I read all those Elmore Leonard books. They're all tied together somehow.
Hilarious.
But yeah, this was
Yeah.
the year before Jackie Brown too. So this
Yeah.
is Pam Grier was just working.
Yeah,
Just-
doing what she does.
It's what part of all right? This is my. Is we're not gonna do favorite parts or favorite anything because it's I can tell how you feel about this movie. I want to know what piece of Snake Plissken's like outfit. What do you want the most? You want the boots? You want the jacket?
I'm a boot guy.
Yeah.
I like jackets, but I do like boots. I mean, the jacket rips too, but I do like a good boot.
Now my guess is you're picking the boots because you already have that shirt.
I mean, look, guy. Hey, guy. I have
No, I mean look.
my closet is I have outfits, as you know. I have, we can't all have the same look every day like Geoff Tate here.
Yeah, but at least
Some of us like to diversify their action figure wardrobe.
in fairness to me, at least I'm the only one with this look.
It's no, I like it. I mean, look, it's we rib each other on our appearance because we like to have fun with it because we're adults and why not have an outfit or like a vibe, like the whole point.
Yeah.
I make it a point to really try and have a style, like different kinds of styles, it's like swiping and what do I want to do the sailor? Do I want to do the cowboy? Do I want to do the punk rock? Like G.I. Joe and wrestlers had styles and and that's what I want to be.
Right. Okay. So.
And boots help with diversification.
Right. They do change things up.
I can wear boots with different outfits and still have a different appearance.
Right. Boots are timeless in a way where you could put together a future outfit or you could go steampunk if you want, or just old right. West. It creates a lot of options there.
100%. 100%. I mean, look, but here's the thing too, is like I have a black sleeve cutoff, only it says it's got text on it.
Yeah. Well,
but same.
Right. I do too, but mine is blank, but I can't wear it like he can or you can.
Right.
Mine's got to be a little looser, otherwise it's.
I mean,
all tits.
You're giving me credit. I'm out of shape, dude.
Maybe for you and your, like where you think you should be, but in a general sense, I'm going to just vehemently disagree. And then also compared to me and who else I know is in your house, not a chance.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I've been on your block. You're the best shape of anybody on that fucking block, man.
I mean, I don't know, man. The whites have moved in. There might be one.
Oh man. All right. Well,
there might be one new guy who's
once enough whites move in that y'all can't afford it and you gotta move somewhere else, then you'll be back to being the best shape of the block.
It's getting there, man. We're getting gentrified. Not a fan.
Not a fan. That's you gentrify, you're just bringing in more Teslas that can drive through fences.
Yeah.
You don't need that. I heard Dave's. I got to see Dave do stand up like 2 weeks ago, and it's the first time I watched him do a long set. And oh my god, I kind of forgot about that Tesla thing, and then his bit about it just so goddamn funny. Dave Wade, everybody, check him out.
Check him out.
Well, all right, so where do you? I don't even know how to frame the ranking so that it makes the top 10.
I don't know if it could be, to be honest. I mean, let's rattle off 9.
No, I mean it could make a top 10 list of Kurt Russell wearing real long coats. Like if you combine those two, then it's Tombstone, Escape from New York. He was a reporter and something, so I bet he had a trench coat, some kind of London fog thing.
Coat. Didn't he have a duster in Stargate?
Oh yeah, for sure. Right? See, this is why it'll make the top 10 of long jacket Kurt Russell. We might not be able to come up with 10.
I don't know. It's in the top. I'll give it the top 6 just in case there's any I'm missing.
Yeah, all right. So that's not bad. If anybody comes up to you and say, "Hey, I'm really looking at I want to watch a Kurt Russell movie, but he's got to wear a long coat."
Long coat.
Then it won't take long before you get to this one.
I mean, I feel like he'd have a long raincoat and Captain Ron, maybe. I don't know. or
Maybe.
overboard.
I don't even know if he wears a shirt in Captain Ron.
This is true. He's got an eye patch. Top Kurt Russell movies with eye patches. This Escape from LA is in the top 3.
Yeah. It's top 3 eye patched Kurt Russell.
It's the bottom of the 3, but you know.
Yeah, right. It's just how you frame it, right? It's impressive when I tell you I graduated 6th in my class.
Right.
And then when I tell you
when I find out there was only 4 people in class, that's a different thing.
I mean, there was literally, I was one of 24. So yeah, it is not impressive in that scenario.
I mean, top 25% is still pretty good.
I guess it was like the top 5 were all right around 4.0s, and then I had like a 3.1 something. Like I just dropped. It was precipitous to where I was. I was at the bell curve thing. I was right on the edge of that, and you know I did it without ever taking my books home or anything. So,
hey man, that's I was not good in school. I got decent grades from what I remember, but I maybe also only got C pluses. I got like maths I was good in, but I didn't love, you know, like art and stuff I was fine in, but I was a problem of what's wrong with our education system of just, you know, being interested in things. You know, like I could give a fuck about reading or English or whatever, you know, like homework in general, I wasn't a fan of.
This is a weird place to put this in the podcast, but we were at the grocery store, me and Claudia with the boys, and we ran into one of their teachers. And so Claudia was talking to him about how the kid was doing, and she's like, "Oh, we were having trouble this week." And come to find out is because he would hurry through whatever his assignment was and then go do math on his own. And when she said that, I laughed so hard, I just couldn't stop myself from laughing. I was like, "Oh my God, we better put a stop to this. Let's not." He's interested enough in it to do it on his own time, and we're gonna try to figure out how to stymie that. Come on, that's nuts. In China, they would just be like, "You should go do the math school."
Right. Specific schools.
Yeah, you're into it and you want to do it and you're interested in it and you're good at it. It should be encouraged. It shouldn't be, well, it's not math time right now. It's and he also got the thing done. Like he finished the thing he was supposed to do. He just did it quick. That's what I would do in school too. Like I would rip through the assignments and then just get back to reading. A bunch of dipshits.
Yeah.
I went to the first 6 months I went to the high school I graduated from, that 10th grade, the first semester of 10th grade. A bunch of those dorks called me Jurassic Park because I was reading the book Jurassic Park. Hilarious. And they did that to make fun of me. Oh, look at me. I'm a real loser. Reading on my own, being fucking smarter than you.
Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, it's, kids, high school's rough, man. High school's a grind, you know, like it's you know, it's wild. I don't envy it. I don't wish I'm, you know, it was, it is, you know,
now
we have interest in what we're interested in, you know, like if that's really, I mean, we rewrite history anyways and leave out what we don't want anyway. So what is that? Why do you even need to learn about history? Do you know what I mean? Like, I get it, but also it's like, who gives, like Pearl Harbor, everybody's like, remember 9/11, but dude, that was 24 years ago, almost as long as, you know, Vietnam or, you know, the Korean War or whatever, when I was in high school and nobody, you know, like, it's like, Pearl Harbor. Nobody gives a shit about Pearl Harbor anymore. So it's like, what, you know, interest. Like, if someone's interested in math or art or science or biology, hey, double down.
Yeah, showing a natural talent. You take the gen ed courses in the things you got to scrape through, and focus on the things you're good at.
Test out.
And will be good
Test
at.
out.
Right, we want them to be good at math. Somebody needs to be.
Hilarious.
I also want to. I want to find out what my grade point average would be if I can go back and get all that shit. Because it turns out I should have got just an A+ in any government class I ever took, because there are no answers. Anything could be anything. So fuck you, man. Give me my A+.
Right. That's right.
Or fix this. One or the other.
One. Yeah. Change the reprint the books.
So I know we had this on the books for a while. Like I told you about this a while. So it might have been a while since you've seen this movie. How did you feel about the geography of it? Because I kept trying to figure out the geography. Because he comes in by Highland and then ends up on Mulholland and then he's on Sunset real quick. And it just, the way it's going. Then he's in Beverly Hills. And it's like, what? That's like
Right.
8 miles away.
Yeah, it's the topography, but then he lands by like the water, by like I mean,
Yeah,
that's
that
the
part
problem
didn't
with
make sense.
Movies in Los Angeles.
Because it doesn't, the way that they showed the map and like when he gets there at the beginning and meets Peter Fonda, they're about to surf, but he comes in from the mainland, so he's not on the ocean side. Or he shouldn't be, unless he came in from the south or whatever, and then it's kind of whichever way they go. But it doesn't make.
Yeah.
I guess we don't need to really focus too much on the geography of does the Escape from New York accurately depict Los Angeles?
Escape from LA.
Escape from LA, yes.
Yeah.
New York, accurately.
I mean, here's the thing, it also became like an island, so that also makes sense too, right? Like it was an island.
Yeah. The whole thing broke off.
I don't know. It's not good.
No, and it's set in like 2013. And the very end, when he shuts it all off, I remember watching it when I was a kid being like, oh, why would you do that? And then watching it now, I was like, yes, give me that button. I'll push that fucking button.
Yeah. Push that button. 100%.
Yeah, all right. So
that's the two guys on a podcast.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll shut it down. This will be, if I had the button, this would be the last episode.
Right.
They wouldn't even know about it because I'd push it before we released.
I wrestle with that daily.
Yeah. All right. So that's Escape from LA. How do you want to sign off this time?
I'll sign off kind of similar. Be good to yourselves and each other, or smile at an old person. Be nice. Be nice. Just be kind. Practice an act of kindness.
Yeah.
Go catcall some women.
Men. Catcall men.
Catcall some men.
Yeah.
Go whistle like a cartoon guy at a guy. Go go whistle and say auga to a guy.
Yeah. Oh man, it'll be great. Right, we'll turn some tables here at the end. All right. Well, that's Escape from LA. We'll see you next week for Double Impact. Well, all right. So Escape from LA, we did it. I already said Double Impact. The Raz is gonna fucking hate Double Impact. I'm jazzed about finding it. I'm jazzed about the Raz. Watching forcing him to spend 2 hours of his life watching 2 Jean-Claude Van Dammes. Oh boy. Anyway, I can't wait to see it. It's August, so I don't really have anything to plug. I got a couple of weeks coming up on Segura's tour. So like if you're in Dayton, Ohio, or Akron, or wherever the other dates on that weekend are, I'm there. The Indiana week of Gary, Fort Wayne, Bloomington, Lafayette, I'm on that one. Those are booked right now. So, right, I don't know that he needs me to plug those shows, but right, if you're on the fence and you were like, I don't know, I really only care what happens in the first 20. Well, it's me that time, so come check it out. You guys got anything to plug? Randall's got a list of shows. Don't do me like that.
Don't do me like that.
Ghosts and Hoes. What's More Metal?
You got it.
Is that it?
No, there's 2 more.
There's 2 more. There's 2 more. No wonder you're always tired. Right? There's Baby's Day Out. He does that podcast where listeners bring their babies by. Randall takes them around Portland, shows them, the Japanese rose garden and shit like that.
Jurassic Bark.
Right, Jurassic Bark, where it's basically just a who would win between various dinosaurs and dogs he's met. That's pretty fun. I like that one. I do like that one. Yeah. right? The Mastiff versus the thing that fanned out and sprayed Newman in the face. Like, I love that episode.
Solid.
Right? You brought up a lot of good points. Whoever, your dog expert on that one, I thought was really interesting. Dilophosaur, right? What's your, right? I mean, it's been a while since I listened to that episode, so I lost the name. What are the other two?
Unlock this in any time now. If you're
Unlock this. That's his locksmith podcast. He talks to various locksmiths and they tell him all about the weird stuff they saw after opening a door someone lost a key to.
Oh, I thought that was the magic one.
No, that's different. That's called Dick in a Box, and it's where Randall is in the box. It's a self-deprecating title. So unlike this, and then I talked over the actual real last one.
anytime now.
Anytime now, right? That's about when this show wraps up. It's a post-show episode about.
It's a post-show podcast.
Right, just Randall going through all the times during the previous episode re-recorded where his brain is just going, anytime now, guys. We've been done for a while, right? It's tagline, we've been done for a while. Check that out. What you got, Bjorn?
I got the Love, Hate, Laugh show. All
right, Love, Hate,
platforms.
Laughs. It's about, oh, fuck, I ran out of riffs. The problem there is I was trying to pull a comedian's name that's good and bad at the same time, and then but also one I don't know.
Yeah.
And whatever, that's just too hard. It becomes too hard to narrow it down. Love, Hate, Laughs. It's about Andy Hall
Mm-hmm.
and how, the movie's funny, but it's got a lot of baggage these days. That's just right. You love the movie, but you hate laughing at it. It's an Andy Hall themed podcast that he does with Paul and Eliza. That's not what it is, but I've done that one a bunch and it's very fun. Don't forget to Patreon us, you motherfuckers. We appreciate it. Appreciate everybody who signed up. We got fun stuff, extra shit. Hot mic, we're doing we're calling that part hot mic now.
Hot mic. I think we have
the
two.
thing, right? The thing where I got to get a lot off my chest before we start the actual episode. We're not recording it.
Geoff gets a lot off his chest, or he asks Bjorn and I questions about stuff that he doesn't know about.
Or they just start talking about film equipment things and then they placate me by saying it's just patents, and that makes enough sense to me where I go, all right, I don't get it, but it's a definite plot point. So
or Geoff tries to get canceled. One of the four.
Right, you never know. It's a hot mic. I'm in my mid to late 40s. I'm a straight white guy from the Midwest. Is this the episode I say it?
He's with two gays, so it's right around the corner.
Anytime now, guys.
Anytime now.
Anytime now. All right, meeting adjourned.